Welcome to the Weekly Wrap. It was reported yesterday that Prime Minister Albanese has changed his position on working with the opposition to gain bipartisan support on a religious discrimination bill to now be negotiating with the Greens. This is likely an attempt to back the Liberals into a corner and force faith groups to compromise on certain issues to avoid an even worse bill perpetrated by the anti-Christian Greens Party. This is the ugly side of politics, and we cannot let intimidation silence our voice and our values. We need a religious discrimination bill that is going to protect our freedoms to practice and live out our faith. We call on the Albanese government to meet with faith leaders and allow open discourse into this bill by people who will be the most affected by it. Meanwhile, a significant threat looms over religious freedoms in New South Wales with the soon-to-be-tabled Equality Bill by independent member Alex Greenwich. If passed, this bill would make far-reaching changes to legislation, particularly impacting faith-based institutions' ability to teach doctrines on gender and sexuality based on the teachings of the Bible, and also hire individuals aligned with their faith values. Furthermore, children under 16 will be able to consent to medical treatments against parental wishes, and it looks to legalise commercial surrogacy and unrestricted prostitution. We need to actively oppose this bill. Please engage with our campaign via our Take Action page before the bill gets tabled to help defend truth and religious freedom and to stand up for justice in New South Wales. In Queensland, Katter Party MP Shane Knuth has boldly called for an inquiry into the affirmation model of gender treatment. This initiative has sparked crucial conversations, particularly in light of recent developments in the UK's National Health Service, where there's been a landmark move to ban puberty-blocking drugs for children under 18. Knuth's inquiry sheds light on the growing risks associated with outdated directives in Queensland clinics, urging a shift towards evidence-based care. The ACL stands firmly behind this endeavour, advocating for thorough scrutiny and the prioritisation of the well-being of gender-confused children. Now for some good news in Queensland. Robbie Katter has introduced the Termination of Pregnancy Live Births Amendment Bill, which marks a pivotal moment in the pursuit of justice for the most vulnerable among us. This compassionate initiative seeks to ensure equal care for babies born alive following failed abortions, aligning closely with ACL's advocacy for the protection of human rights for all newborns. Head to our Take Action page on our website to ensure your MP knows where you stand. And finally, as we approach Easter, let us reflect deeply on the sacrifice of Jesus through his death and the new life we find in him through his resurrection. Let us align ourselves with God's perfect design for our lives and our nation. Amidst the politics and opposing agendas, let us remember that God is never surprised, rushed, or tired. So we can go on drawing from his strength and grace to protect the vulnerable, be a voice for the voiceless, and shine brightly for truth, and see kingdom values of justice, righteousness, and mercy flow through our great country. Happy Easter, and see you next week. God bless.